G'day guys, welcome back. We are back in Valheim. We are continuing the main gate. As you can see, I've duplicated the right hand side gate to the left hand side gate. I've also done a bit of decorating, put up some of those banners, got some trophies from the Queen. I put them up. I like those trophies. They look kind of small up against this. So that's basically done. I can now take down that scaffolding. But if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. It costs you nothing. I've put in some immigration officers. So if you, I'm thinking like Disneyland, that sort of thing. So if you want to come into the castle, you have to pay 150 peso. Oh, how much? 5 pesos, sorry. 100 pesos if you want to go hunting. The Ashlands is not available at the moment. This is all weapons, has to be handed over, and this is for our good friends, the New Zealanders. They have to stay in quarantine. But anyway, I've done a bit of terraforming. So we can bring over the wall over to this site. So I still haven't worked that out. I want to keep this kind of as a moaty wild place. It's not going to be a straight wall. I'm going to try to make it a bit like that. And then we're going to have stairs going down here. Actually, I have to get rid of this stuff because I want to build this out and see what we're going to do here. So I'll just chuck this shit into the moat for the time being. I do need the stone though. So I will just chuck the stone over there and pick up the crap that I don't want and just chuck it down in here, and I'll get rid of it later. Stone, we want that. We'll get rid of these two, and then we'll put those tables up. Now I didn't bring up any stone for the time being. Put these 2 tables up. 3 tables, I suppose. Crafting. You up. You up. And we'll put this one up. Okay. So now all we need is the stone. We're empty. We'll just fill out this section first. And we've got to work out at some point we're going to drop should have fixed my hammer when I go back into the what's that? Rancid. Gonna say, did I get a... Yeah, I got a Brenner trophy. I like that. Where are they? See how they can't get over that threshold? So we're gonna have to have another one, aren't we? Another Brenner. Alright, we'll deal with this rubbish and then we'll come back. Oh yeah. Alright, there was still one there. Okay. We're going to drop down here somehow. So we want stairs. Alright, I need stone. Let's grab some stone. And then we're going to need wood to go around. So we want to be dropping down to that level. And do I didn't fix my... I didn't fix my hammer. Now they should be at the right level. Because I use the bridge as my datum. I might put one more trap in there. Eight. Do I have my thing on me? No. So we want to get rid of that grass so I can see what's happening. And is that's not the right level for some reason. So we'll go down one more. And if the stairs are too low, we might be able to just run them in. That one. But it's starting to come along. 5. They're not matching up, are they? Get rid of that. Now that's going to be too big of a gap. So what we need is this. And we'll do our same trick. No. And then a single. What do I need? Wood and tar. Where did I put my tar? It's all the way up the top, would you believe? You'd think there'd be one piece of tar lying around. Okay. So all that scaffolding can come down, but I'm not going to take down the... I'm not going to take down that piece just yet. We'll take some of you. We'll put anything we can away. And we'll clean up all that later. So what do I have on me? Did I get that tar or not? Lucky. Take that and you. Now we might have to build one on the other side as well. That one goes there. We mightn't get the card over that, so we'll just drop that down a little bit. Is that too much? No, that's fine. Okay. That one we don't have to do anything with. Now we can extend. What do we want here? That's too much. That's got to go to there somehow. So we'll just put in. I don't have that. But that'll work. Alright, I'll stuff around and join that up later. But now we've got unfettered access. And they cannot walk in. So there are 2 cattle grids here. Another 2 here. So there's no way in the world that I should have a deer or a pig or anything that comes walking in. They do spawn in there, but you can't do anything about that. Alright, so what we want to do now is we want to be coming off with just some wood. We just want like a shape that's a bit unusual. Not regular. So that we can go with our stone. And we'll come back 1. Back 1. Alright, I need wood. And you'll see what I'm gonna do here soon. I better do it actually because it might start collapsing. We'll put you in there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I can't get that together. Alright, now stone. And we'll clip into each one. Like that. That. And then we can just fill in the gaps. Colour in the dots. Now down at the pyre in the Stonehenge, we're going to do this out of black metal. So we're going to come down here and build a circle in black metal. And I was thinking about if I could make a pentagram out of stone. So that might be something for another video. what am I looking for? Stone. 108. Alright, so that's the kind of look that I'm just want some random look at out this side. I'm gonna have to okay. So we should be able to join them up. Alright. So he's just walking up there at the moment, but they won't be able to do that in the future. No, I don't want that one. Let's do there. 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 Now, look at that, how that's not clicking in. We just want to fill that gap in. And that one. Okay, now we can get rid of this because that gets affected by weather. And so we'll replace that with the what do they call that stuff? The fine wood one. Alright, so I'm not going to put you through this. I'll go around and finish off that section and then we'll do the wall and link that up. So we'll be right back. Okay, it's back in the morning. I just picked up some stone. I brought up a bit of stone with me. Do we have any in here? Nope. Alright, so I've got 150. I put 150 over there, so hopefully that might be enough. Now I'm gonna come off this wall here, so we're gonna have to see how it links in to that wall there. So we'll just set out our perimeter, and it has to have, I think it's going to have some stairs coming up to it. Oh shit. So we might have to fill in a bit more. I need this over. Have I got another one somewhere? There's one here. Did I get all that? Yep. And I've got 10 wood on me, so I can build down here. We'll stick it up on top of it there, I think. What are you? And oh, that was the 10 wood. Huh. How much are you? 50 wood. And chuck out 40. That'll do. Alright, so we can build that one there. So it looks like we're going to be coming in right on that corner. This is what I'm more worried about, is the height. Alright, so I know that section is not staggered, but we'll worry about that on the ones that we can see. Okay, so that's not lining up. Because I came off that one, didn't I? Alright, so that's got to change. We want to be coming off this one. Because we can always fill in the floor. Well, that's a lot wider than what I thought. Alright, we have to lift up this ground here. Now I will put all this, fill everything in later. I just want to get the outline done. So where are we coming in now? So that's got to be like that. Now normally I would raise the ground up in between this gap so they can destroy the wall but they can't get through. But I don't have to do that because we already raised the ground up enough. Alright, stone. Stone needed, my lord. Alright, so we may as well do another row on this while we're here. That one can be that. Is that going to go in there? Alright, so we're not going to go high until we see what we're doing down this side. You can come out, I need you. So we're going to need stairs coming down to that level. That's not exactly lining up either, which is a bit sucky. So we want stairs coming up and then stairs at that end, I would imagine. Why is that not lined up? So we'll get rid of all this stone, and then I'm going to go drag down the scaffolding and we'll have a good look at it. I'm pretty sure I've got everything done. Alrighty, so that's all our stone gone. We'll chuck all that crap out and we'll go destroy from the top all the way. Which way is quicker? We'll try this way. I don't know if I'm going to put a handrail on this. Like I said, it's all for decoration, it's not really. I always get hesitant when I get rid of my scaffolding because I come up with different ideas and go, oh, maybe I should put a trophy up there. But I'm definitely going to keep this section. So when I go to build the stairs, just don't have any copper. That's going to be a kid's job. Alright, so let's take down this scaffolding. Shouldn't have to do too much, should just take out all the bracing. I don't have any wood on me, do I? No, I just... What? So that should all drop. We get rid of the brace there, there, and there. And get off quickly before it goes. And then we want to get rid of that, 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 that. That's not attached. Should be able to get that from underneath. Well, now I've got enough to build a crafting. And that one, and that one. And that should all start falling down. I didn't get rid of that ladder. Alright, okay, so it's all starting to come together. We need some stairs out here. There's our second gate. Next time we're going to do a circle. I want to see if I can mark out a pentagram using those stones. We've got the basis of this wall worked out, so I can work on that. And after this part is finished, we can start thinking about the wall on the other side. Anyway, if you've got any ideas, make sure you leave a comment. It's always nice to get some advice or anything you think I'm doing wrong, or if you think that there's a better way or a better look, make sure you tell me. Anyway, yeah, main gate, it's looking good. So until next time, make sure you look after yourself, make sure you look after your family. Stay medieval, stay Valheim, and we'll catch you in the next one. Salada.